Yo, guys, Joey here. Today, I kind of went on a little rant talking about how I feel about the Steelers free agency class, what Omar Khan's been doing, and why I kind of feel like this team, they're just kind of replacing guys with guys. We're kind of having a patchwork problem. We're not being aggressive to the point where it feels like we can win a Super Bowl next season. Let me know what you guys think down below and anything else you want me to talk about. Thank you. At the time that I'm recording this, the Pittsburgh Steelers 2023 free agency class consists of these people: Patrick Peterson, Nate Herbig, Larry Ogunjobi, and DeMonte Casey, Zach Gentry as well, all re-signs, Cole Holcomb, Elandon Roberts, Isaac Samulo, LaRaven Clark, Keanu Neal, and Braden Fajoko, both happening today at the time that I am recording this. There have been a lot of moves this free agency. I feel like we have been very happy to see Omar Khan be as active as he has been. There were a lot of questions as we transitioned on from Kevin Colbert, how active Omar Khan would be in situations like free agency. The draft, I'm sure, will tell us a lot more about him. But I think overall, you have to be pleased with how aggressive Omar Khan has taken on this free agency. I mean, my favorite from this class personally has to be the Patrick Peterson move. Many Steelers fans last year, I feel like all we wanted was a corner. We wanted a nice, solid corner, and I think Patrick Peterson fills that void for us very well. Obviously, that is still the biggest need on this team, is a real true corner one. There were reports earlier this week of Mike Tomlin moving Patrick Peterson over to safety to play some. It doesn't seem like we really have a clear plan at strong safety. Terrell Edmonds obviously leaving for Philadelphia is a huge loss for us, but I just don't understand what the plan would be for strong safety. We have DeMonte Casey. We have Keanu Neal, who we just signed today. He's kind of a linebacker, though he played a lot of linebacker in Dallas. And now we have Patrick Peterson maybe playing some back there. It doesn't seem like there's a solid plan there. Not that that's necessarily a position that, I don't know, you want to have a big need in, but it could be something that we could see in addition in a later round maybe, but it doesn't seem like we have a solid plan there. Also, the overhaul of the linebacking core to me feels like we're just replacing mid-level guys with more mid-level guys. The departure of Devin Bush was no surprise to anybody. Apparently, we didn't even offer him anything, which I kind of find hilarious, honestly. I think the departure of Robert Spillane is what shocked a lot of people. I thought he was a guy, he kind of embodied the Steelers. He was a tough, hardworking guy, undrafted, big Steelers guy. His family seemed to really like it here, everything like that. He's gone now. He's in Las Vegas. Good for Robert Spillane. He got a bag in Las Vegas. I can guarantee what they paid him in Las Vegas is a lot more than Pittsburgh would have ever offered him. But then you go ahead and you replace Devin Bush and Robert Spillane, which isn't the greatest linebacking core, obviously, with Cole Holcomb and Elandon Roberts. Now, Cole Holcomb, a lot of people are very high on. A lot of Washington fans on Twitter were very upset to see him go. He's a very hard-working guy. He's pretty productive, too. He's willing to tackle, which is something that we needed. Cole Holcomb's a very good tackler, and Devin Bush, not really so much. Robert Spillane, kind of more of a run defender, and I think Elandon Roberts kind of fills in that Robert Spillane role. He might not be the best tackler, but he's a run defender, and I don't know. Miles Jack also leaving. It feels like linebacker will be a position that is also taken early, but it feels like we're kind of just replacing guys with guys on the defense. Now, for the defensive line, I'm actually very happy. I'm very happy with what they've been doing. Cam Hayward, Braden Fajoko, and Larry Ogunjobi will be a fine defensive tackle room next year. And a couple years from now, that will obviously need to be overhauled. There's a couple of older guys there. But I like the defensive line. I like what they've done there. I don't see that being a position of need in the draft, especially in the early rounds. Now for the offense, I mean, obviously the biggest addition to this team so far is the addition of Isaac Samulo. That is a huge signing for Omar Khan, his biggest so far. And I think it's going to show. The results are going to show. I still think offensive tackle has to be the pick round one. Out of everything on this team, we need an offensive line. Okay, Jordan Addison, I know, Joey, you're a Pitt hater. I don't care. Okay. Jordan, it's not that I hate Pitt. Jordan Addison is a slot guy. Okay. Why would we draft a wide receiver 3 or a slot guy first round when this team has glaring needs on the offensive tackle positions, on the offensive guard positions, on the linebacker positions, on the corner? Strong safety would even be considered more of a need for me than wide receiver. Not that I think we'll go strong safety round 1. That would be a shock. But I feel like overall, considering the where Tomlin and Omar Khan have been going on these pro days, I feel like they are leaning tackle round 1. They seem to be absolutely enamored with Paris Johnson Jr. and DeJuan Jones. I think one of them will end up being the Steelers' first round pick this year. Personally, I would like to see another corner added. Obviously, they seem to really love Deonte Banks out of Maryland. But it's been very interesting for Omar Khan. It's been a great couple of weeks. I'm very impressed with what I've seen from him so far. And that's my take.